Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I just put together this easy go-to glowy summery makeup look. Hi guys, if you're new here, I'm Kendra. I post 3 beauty/lifestyle videos a week. Also, if you're new here, I just changed up my hair and it's almost all washed out and I've only washed my hair twice. I literally dyed my hair like red, like strawberry blonde, and it's almost back blonde, so that's a bummer. Anyways, I do post 3 beauty/lifestyle videos a week, so if you want to see them and join the family, you definitely should hit that subscribe button. I'd love it if you guys join the family here, as well as on my Instagram if you want to check me out. It'll be right here at KendraCus, just like my YouTube. Before this intro gets way too long, let's just go ahead and get right on into it. Okay guys, so I want my skin to be super hydrated. Honestly, my skin is pretty hydrated compared to normal because of the skincare products I use. I found lately they've just really worked for my skin. But in order to achieve the most glowy base, we need the most hydrated looking skin. And I have really dry skin, so I really have to work on that, but I don't know if I mentioned. I'm using the Smashbox PhotoFinish Primerizer first to put down, and then I'm gonna put a glowy primer on top of that, and then I'm going to use my primer spray as per usual. So there's 3 priming steps. Probably totally unnecessary for most of you guys. That's just what I like to do. Now I'm gonna take the Wet n Wild. I probably should zoom you guys in. Let's do that. Now I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Dewy face primer. This is actually a really awesome dupe for like those high-end glowy primers you always hear about. It's so pearlescent, like so pretty, so shiny and pretty and gorgeous. And then, you know the drill, before we go into makeup, one last step. Let it soak on in. And I just want like the most skin-like finish today, so I'm not gonna use foundation, but I will be using my typical concealers. I'm sorry, I know I don't switch up much with concealers, but I have problem under eyes, so I have to use the stuff that works. You know the drill. PhotoFocus by Wet n Wild, and then the Revolution Conceal and Define concealers. I just used the lightest shade in the Wet n Wild one because it's not very light, and I wish they should really expand their range, but it is such an amazing concealer. It is called, I think, like Light Ivory or Ivory. Yeah, Light Ivory. And then in the Revolution one, I use C2 to brighten, but a little goes a long way, so you don't need a ton. So yeah, C2 to brighten, and then C5 to cover up any blemishes or like, you know, spot concealing. I always try to work in sections though, like wherever I put the one shade of concealer, I go in, and then I go into the next section that has a different shade of concealer, just because I put those in a certain place for a certain reason, and I don't want them like, you know, mixing up or anything. To set my under eyes, I'm just taking the Too Faced Born This Way powder. Okay, and just to like set the perimeters of my face, I'm taking my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette, just because I really don't want powder today. I don't want a powdery look. I don't want it to look like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. So I love this palette because it really just gives me that like enough to where it sets my makeup just a little bit, but then it also gives you this gorgeous like filtered glow, but it doesn't make your skin look powdery at all. Okay, I'm gonna do my brows really fast and I'll be right back. For eyes today, I'm gonna keep it super simple, super neutral, super natural. Honestly, I just did a really fun, colorful look, so I wanted to do something a little bit more toned down. I'm gonna take one of my trusted, tried and true palettes. This is one of my favorite palettes ever. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Bronze Palette, the original bronze palette. I think just to make it a little bit more fun, I'm going to take a gold shade from this Revolution x Soph eyeshadow palette, because the metallics in here aren't very metallic-y, which is awesome if you love a neutral eye or a more toned down eye like I do, but today I just want a little bit more spice, you know, a little bit. So I'm just going to start with a mixture of these 2 shades right here for my transition. And just for like the outer V area, the crease area, I'm going to take this shade down here, this like brick brownie red shade. It is probably my favorite shade in the palette because it is just so pretty. And yeah, we're just going to lay that down in the outer V and into the crease. Okay, before I do the lower lash line, I am going to take, this palette is so hard to open up. this Revolution palette, and I'm taking this gold shade right here, which is called Sparks Fly. I'm just gonna use my finger and pat it on my lid. And then just to make sure everything is blended together, I'm taking that shade again and just blending it through the outer V into the crease just to blend it through in with the gold that we just put on the lid. And then just doing a clean blending brush and sweeping that along. I'm gonna start with this brown shade up here for the lower lash line. And then just going to grab this shade again. Keep it more close to the lower lash line and towards the outer third. Just to add a little bit of smokiness to that corner. I don't want like a smoky eye or anything, like I don't want a dramatic eye, but it does give us a lot of definition when we do that. To matte highlight the brow bone, I'm taking this perfect white shade. This is one of my favorite shades ever to highlight my brow bone with. And I'm just sweeping it along the brow bone. It's as easy as that. Okay guys, so the eyes are done. Today for bronzer, I am using the Urban Decay Beach Bronzer in the shade Bronze. But I'm actually going to use an E.L.F. bronzer afterwards just to give a little bit more glow because this is a matte bronzer. So I'm not going in too heavy with this bronzer just yet, since I am going to do the E.L.F. bronzer on top. Before I use the E.L.F. bronzer, I'm gonna take this just to contour the nose, to add some definition, to make us look a little bit more defined and sun-kissed at the same time. And then now I'm going in with the E.L.F. bronzer, just using these three shades, kind of avoiding that light one. This just gives us like a super glowy, bronzed perfection look. Okay guys, for blush today, I'm going to use the Flower Beauty Flower Pot in the shade Peach Primrose. This is such a beautiful blush, and it's such a great affordable option. Perfecto. And then for highlight today, I am taking my OFRA Beverly Hills highlighter. And I'm actually going to mix like this light gold with this peachy pink shade. That's like my favorite thing to do with this highlighter. It's super like powdery, but that's because it's so finely milled and it blends amazingly on the face. But just keep that in mind. They are one of the best highlighter formulas in my opinion. And I'm just gonna use that same combination to highlight my inner corner, as well as the brow bone. Okay guys, I'm gonna set my face now. First off, I'm going to take the Smashbox PhotoFinish Primer Water. And then to add another layer of hydration, I'm going to take my Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I just give myself like a mini spa treatment at home when I do that. Like, honestly, sometimes nothing is better than that, especially in the summer, which is perfect for this video. And then I take my beauty blender while the setting sprays are like melting into my skin and kind of help them melt more into my skin and also help the powders all melt together and everything. Okay, really quick, I'm going to put on some mascara and then I will jump back to finish things off with a lip. And then, yeah, you guys will be on your way. Okay guys, for lips, I think I'm going to go with a red today. Is that a surprise? Probably not. Today I'm going to take the Trapeze, which is a matte luxe lip by ColourPop. And I'm going to try to do this without a liner, so wish me luck. This is a gorgeous, like, red neon shade. Like a orangey neon red shade. Okay guys, this is the final look. This is like one of my go-to glowy summer looks. I love it so much. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of a red lip. If you've been around here for a while, you know that I feel like most myself when I'm in a red lipstick. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. I'd love to have you guys join the family. I post 3 videos a week, so if you want to see them, hit that subscribe button. Also check me out on my Instagram if you'd like. It is at KendraCus, as well as my other social medias. I'm pretty active on them, so if you wanna hit it up, then hit it up. Hit me up. join the fam. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna let you go now. Have a great morning, noon, evening, day, night, whatever happens to be that you're watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.